A murder suspect was freed from a high-security prison accidentally as he was waiting to be taken to court. Officers at the Bungling prison gave Martynas Kupstys, 25, his belongings and clothes and, in spite of his protests, said he had to leave jail. Kupstys pleaded with HMP Lincoln that he ought to be joining prisoners who were being led straight into the prison bus to Lincoln Crown Court. But his pleas were overlooked, and he was told to leave the facility. It was just when the prison van arrived at the court, and officials discovered Kupstys missing from the defendants that the surprising mistake surfaced. A full-scale inquiry was started with cops hunting frantically for the inmate. In the meantime, puzzled, Kupstys had sat unrecognized at a bus stop outside the high-security prison following the discharge. He stayed there for 4 hours before being found and taken back to detention. His release brought about the end of his murder trial that had been listening to evidence for 4 weeks, at the taxpayers' expense of an estimated $5,000 each day. The Ministry of Justice revealed an urgent security evaluation was in progress at HMP Lincoln, a prison that government inspectors have heavily criticized as unsecure. They raised concerns regarding staffing problems and overcrowding. Kupstys, a married Lithuanian factory employee, and his brother-in-law 29-year-old Andrius Skaidraitis were charged earlier this month with murder after 24-year-old Latvian Ivans was discovered dead at his home in Gainsborough in Lincolnshire, in January 2014. Cops said he died from inhalation of smoke. Whilst being held on remand at the prison, both men made a number of appearances before local magistrates and pleaded not guilty. Their hearing started on July 21 at Lincoln Crown Court. The exact information of how he came to be set free by mistake remains secret, but reports say he was taken from his cell to a holding area, in which prisoners are isolated based on whether they are going to court or being freed as they have done their sentences. As a result of an obvious mix-up with another prisoner who had completed his time, Kupstys was given his possessions and directed towards the front entrance. At the time, Kupstys attempted to explain to prison officers that he must be joining those inmates, which include his co-accused brother-in-law Skaidraitis, who were being taken towards the prison bus. His requests were overlooked, and he was told to leave. In the meantime, Skaidraitis and other remand inmates boarded the prison van at approximately 9 am. The van arrived at Lincoln Crown at 9:30 am, without Kupstys. Worried court officials called the prison where authorities realized their humiliating mistake. Judge Michael Heath was informed that Kupstys had been freed by mistake, and he passed these details to the jury at around 11 am after they had been sworn in. The case was afterward adjourned in the absence of Kupstys, and Skaidraitis was returned to HMP Lincoln. Kupstys was later found by prison officers at a bus stop at around 12:30 p.m. and was taken back to his cell. The jury in the hearing was released on August 12 by Judge Heath for legal reasons, and the case will at present return to court in March 2015.